What's going on, everybody? Thanks for coming back to my channel. I want to share with you a trade that I did today on IZEA. It's a great trade because it shows you what patience does and sticking to your plan. This trade, I actually longed this stock. It had some news about its second quarter earnings, and it teased that a little bit, and the fact that it was spiking on this news, you can see here on the candle, is all that matters to me. I don't really care specifically what the news is, as long as there's some sort of catalyst, especially when it's spiking like this on the first screen day. And if you look at the big picture here, you'll see there's resistance here around $3, and also here around $2. And so I noticed that, look at that, resistance $2 here, $2 here, it becomes support. As in, here's resistance, and then resistance becomes the support. Now, when I saw this stock, and let's go intraday here, I saw it pre-market, it was spiking up to 287, came all the way down, and then at the open here, I have a meeting in the morning, so I did not see this opening. I actually got in right here, not got in the stock, but I got back to my desk right at this time when it was spiking up to the 180s. And at this point, I just saw it on my radar. I was not looking to trade it because I did not see a solid setup yet. I just wanted to keep it on my radar just in case it reset up. And I was hoping that it would consolidate for some time and then respike and break some new highs, which it did right here. But I was hoping to do it sooner. And if you look here, there was really no key support level for me to risk off of. And you see that 2 is resistance. Let's zoom in here. And 2 is right here, right where resistance. So we held that level. Now, I didn't make a trade in the morning. I'll let this stock just go on. And in the afternoon, I saw this breakout. I actually saw it right here when it was in the 247s. When I saw this, I was very interested because it's breaking the high of the day. It's also breaking $2, which is a key level. So I'm very interested in the stock. Now, at this point, I'm ideally risking around the 190s. Or actually, if I was going to buy it right now, I have to risk around the 180s, 190s, right? Even 170s, where support built up before the breakout. So I didn't want to do that. That's a huge risk. So I actually waited for a pullback. I didn't know the pullback was going to be this severe, but I had a plan. If this pulled back, I wanted to buy and add in slowly until we found a support level. Ideally, because it was spiking up gradually from 13 all the way up to 14, so for an hour, a straight spike, I wanted it to hold at least the breakout or somewhat near the breakout. Now, when it came down hard right here, I didn't panic. I actually bought a quarter size right here on this candle at 222, 223 because I saw tons of people on the bid. It looked like it might hold, and it looked like this level here might act as support, 213. And if it did act as support, that would have been fine with me. But that's why I wanted to take a quarter size, not a full position. Now, once it came down more, it was right into my ballpark. It came down here right around 2. I actually bought some more here at 206 and then added some more right, I believe, right here on this breakout at 212. So I ended up having an average almost full size at 213 with the goal of selling it back near the high slowly but surely, just selling along the way. And I actually sold some right here in the 220s, 227, 226. Sold some more here at 230s, and then sold some more here in 240s, and then the rest at 250. And so it ended up being a very good trade. I did not know if it was going to hold this level. You don't know, and especially when it came down this hard, you know it's scary to buy when it's coming down this fast because you don't know if it's going to break and gives you need to go lower. But all I knew is I needed to stick to my plan. And if it would have broke this 193-ish zone, I would have been out because if you see here, this is all holding 190s. So I would have not been happy with that. But it ended up spiking, and I might have sold too soon because it went all the way up to 277. And I sold here in 250s because it showed a huge wall of sellers, and I just didn't want to hold it for a couple of reasons. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow at 7:30 in the morning to 8:30, which is right at the market open. And then I got to drive to work, which takes a lot more time, and I don't want to be in a stressful situation, being in the stock, and have it happen to go against me. I just want to be able to handle that, and I can't focus on it. So I took the safe part of the move, took the meat of the move all up along the way, and that's what you have to do. you got to make sure that you have a plan first off. Once you have the plan, follow through with it. I followed through with it. As soon as it started coming down, I started buying because I was ready for that. That was part of my plan. And then when it held, you know, when it bounced right here, I added at 206. I didn't know if this bounce was going to hold or if this bounce was going to fail. I did not know if that was going to happen. All I knew is that that was part of my plan, and I want to bring my average down to my plan. And then when it came here and held 2 again and then broke this 210 level, I was very interested and I wanted to add. And I tried to add to a full size, couldn't get that executed, only got to a 3/4 size, and I still stuck with the plan. So I'm proud of this trade, and it really shows that, you know, I only made 1 trade this week, mainly because I was traveling, couldn't make trades the first 2 days. The 3rd day, there was nothing to trade, and this is the 4th day of the week, and I almost didn't make a trade until the end of the day. So being patient really does pay. You gotta wait for the moves that fit your parameters. If this stock would have kept going up right here, we kept going up at this level, I would have never bought it. It would never been part of my plan. It just would have been a chase. And it could have keep going up, and that's fine, but you gotta be willing to miss them. And the fact that I was willing to wait for this to come down, I didn't know if it was going to panic down, but the fact that it did, it opened an opportunity, and you got to take those opportunities. So I hope this helps you guys. Hit a thumbs up for a like, comment below.